My name is Zymia, and Zymia is a person that is evolving. She's becoming a new person. I have spent years in the corporate world I'm a hopper, I guess you would say, going from job to job, never fitting in the corporate world. However, I got the acting bug when I was in high school and I excelled in acting. I began doing several plays in Chicago area, even producing plays. It was one play I remember called Black Girl. I was exposed to that play in high school. I didn't have the major part, but somehow it stuck with me because when I left, prior to leaving high school, I think I was 16, and I produced that same play at a church in Inglewood. And I had the neighborhood kids audition. They had to come and read from the script. And we produced that play one day for the community. And ever since then, I've been honing in on my acting skills. I've taken classes with Jackie Taylor at the Black Ensemble. She was my first acting coach. And that was an experience. I also took acting classes from ETA Creative Arts Foundation under the direction of Okoro Harold Johnson. And it was interesting. He also cast me in the play called Fences. Fences was really one of my major accomplishments in learning to memorize the lines, even having a little singing little bit there, being very dramatic. I always wanted to act, and I always wanted to even think about getting a degree in acting. However, when I attended University of Detroit Mercy, the school didn't offer a nighttime program in acting, so the next best thing for me was English. It was the closest thing because I could be free and dramatic in my presentations, in which I was. There was times when students would say, "Do we have to come behind her?" Because I let the dramatic acting spirit come loose in my English classes. I graduated from the University of Detroit Mercy with an English degree in literature. And believe me, with that degree, that was the first time I ever read so many books in my life. Could you imagine? You have 8 books and you have to read all of them. There were times when I had 3 books at a time on my lap, literally just reading a paragraph from this book and a paragraph from that book just to get the assignment completed. So I graduated, and one of my favorite literature pieces was from William Faulkner. I like his style. He wrote about Black people, and that grew to become a part of me, listening to the way William Faulkner would describe his characters. And every time I read that book or even other books, I would become every character that was mentioned in a literature book. I became that character. Having gone through my experience through acting, I still wasn't sure of what I wanted to do or what I wanted to become. I worked in corporate America. I was a legal secretary. I worked for attorneys. I worked for law professors. I even worked in an insurance company, banking industry as a teller. And I find that my spirit was not free to be myself. I just wasn't free. I didn't fit in the culture. I miss acting. So one day I decided to come to IMS just to get information. I remember when it used to be called Illinois School for Broadcasting or Illinois Center for Broadcasting, but it was so far away in Schaumburg. And I didn't know how to get to Schaumburg, plus I'm a city girl. It was just too far. So years passed. So one day recently this March, I just decided just to come and get information on Illinois Media School. Now I'm sitting there I'm talking with that administrator, Tinka, and her energy was so overwhelming, I end up signing up. And here I am today, sitting in a class that is directed by Zykia. And I'm doing this video, giving you my bio. I am on a journey. I'm reinventing myself. Now, there are many things in life that we deal with in our own families, such as mental illness, foreclosures, relationships, divorces, death, sickness. We deal with these things. Sometimes we want to know, or we don't even talk about going to see a psychiatrist to make sure that we are okay, right? So I decided that perhaps I can do this show called Zymia, the Bag Lady Show. What's in your bag? Because we have so many different issues that we deal with, so many things that we have to cope with. We have our young people who, in my opinion, supposed to take on the baton to carry us to future generations. But our young people are so caught up in social media. They are on their phone 24/7. And it's like they don't even have a clue to what's going on. I attended a reparations meeting at Cobra a couple of months ago, and I looked around to see where were the young people. There were no young people in the audience. Everyone that got up in the stage were practically in their 70s, and I'm sure maybe the youngest could have been in their 40s. But I saw no one that could have appeared to be 20 and under. So we're the young people to carry on our mission, to carry on our struggle. It makes me wonder. Then you have us that are older, and we're older generation, and we have to even catch up with technology and learn as fast as we can how to handle ourselves in social media, on Twitter, Facebook, how to use those things effectively. And here at IMS, they're teaching us how to use those social media pages effectively and to have a voice. So that's where I am today, to have a voice, to reach out and grab young people, to let them know you are our future. We need you. We're waiting on you. And as we wait for them, we still have to progress and continue to grow and develop. And that's where I am today, reinventing Zymia. So I hope you take time to come to my page, Zymia the Bag Lady at WordPress.com. And perhaps it can be therapeutic for you, and you can let loose and let us know what's in your bag. Thank you. Hope to see you and hear from you.